This is the flash flooding that ensued in Maricopa, Arizona. That's the county that Phoenix is in. This was over the weekend where we talked about that substantial rain event. The Maricopa Fire Department was called to the scene for this swiftwater rescue. Nearly 2 inches of rain hit this area. Flash flooding can happen in an instant, of course. In spots like this, the soil is dry and hard, so the ground really doesn't absorb any of the rain. We always say turn around and don't drown, especially in situations like this. Right now, I'm joined by Will Sherwood. He's the Battalion Chief for the Maricopa Fire Department. Will, thank you so much for being with us. You actually supervised that rescue that we were showing everybody. Can you walk me through how your team successfully rescued the 2 people in that car?
Yeah, originally we were dispatched out to that. We work with Phoenix Fire Department. We're in the automatic aid program. So many of units went to that. It's called a technical rescue team or group. We're part of that whole automatic aid system. Unfortunately, we don't have any TRT certified individuals on that rescue. However, in the moment there's a life and death, we're going to be able to rescue those victims that are in that vehicle. There was actually 2 of them. So I made the decision to go ahead and put our swiftwater gear that we carry on our apparatus during times of flooding like this, to send 2 firefighters out there to rescue those 2 victims.
It's just incredible. We talk about why you want to avoid situations because somebody has to respond to you and you put their lives in danger. And you just spoke to that where at times maybe you don't have the training or the equipment, but you're going to respond and go through that in order to save somebody. Can you tell us how many calls that you received on Sunday for swiftwater rescues like the one we just saw?
We actually received in our area or in our city, we've received 3 swiftwater calls. One was a road that was not closed off yet. We actually got about 1.5 inches of rain in about less than 2 hours that morning. So we had a water rescue that morning, and then we had one prior to that out on the west side. That both those calls, the patient victim was able to be rescued before we got there, and then we had this rescue later in the afternoon.
And you just mentioned how these firefighters, they can have swiftwater rescues, and this isn't widespread through all the departments. Can you kind of give us an insight? For a lot of us, we don't understand it. What is that type of training even like to be prepared for a situation like this?
Well, the first thing, we don't have any TRT certified individuals that are called technicians. That's like a 200-hour class that we go through with Phoenix, Scottsdale, and some of those aid agencies. We go through a real quick 1-day class that we do up on the Salt River, and it's hosted by Phoenix Fire Department. And we actually go on a raft and go down the Salt River. And during different periods or spots on the river there, we go and throw bags. We go out into the river to rescue individuals that are for training and stuff like that. So we kind of do like a first responder type of TRT training, just so we can do scenarios just like this. If for a life and death situation, we can go out there and rescue the victim.
And at times, I mean, when you look at it from this vantage point, it can seem like you're all alone. Like maybe there won't be an access point. And can you kind of speak to the real danger of being caught in an event like this? So, as you're trapped and stranded in something like this, is there advice for people to hopefully kind of keep themselves out of a situation or at least protect themselves if they are caught in the water?
First thing is obey the signs. The signs were actually out on this intersection or this wash that was road closed. So individuals need to understand that they need to obey the signs and not go in there. And then prior to that, there's no signs. If there's moving water, which this wash did have any moving water, do not, don't go in there. If they do get trapped, the best thing to do is to try to, stay as high as you can. Some individuals actually roll the window down, get up on the hood or get up on the roof to try to kind of get up on that high access point. I know if we had to bring a helicopter out, that's the easiest access to take them off the vehicle is off the roof or the hood.
Yeah. Chief, I want to ask you just because, look, if you're the battalion chief here in Maricopa, that means you spend some time, obviously, there. Have you ever seen kind of a stretch like this where you kind of get rain event after rain event?
No, this is kind of the first thing I've seen probably in the last 30 years or so, where it's been like day after. It's been basically 3 days straight of at least a half inch or more of rain every 24-hour period type of a thing. This doesn't happen all the time. One ironic thing about this with Maricopa, this wash right here, all this water that we're getting comes from the south. It comes down from the Tucson area. It's one of the very rare instances where the water actually travels north.
Ah, okay. So that kind of showed, wow, that is unique. I would not have thought of that because when we were looking at these forecasts, yeah, Tucson was getting slammed with heavier amounts, and then you could see how that translates to you there in Maricopa County. Well, I want to say thank you not only for your time tonight, but to your entire team, brave men and women rushing towards this with the training or not to save those that were in need. Will Sherwood, Battalion Chief of the Maricopa Fire Department, thank you for being with us here on Fox Weather.
Thanks, Steve.